Hi guys, let's put together a card. It's just going to be a generic Make Today Amazing card. And that's the only sentiment I'm stamping is Make Today Amazing. I'm going to stamp it on this small oval and it's going to go in the middle of this. So I'm using a standard A2 size card base. It's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have two mats that go on the inside. The first one's cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and the second one's cut at 3 3/4 by 5. Then for the outside, it's two mats and then a piece of vellum. The first mat that I just threw is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I don't know what that mess is about. And then this white panel here is cut at 3 3/4 by 5, and the vellum is just cut a tiny bit smaller. So the first thing I'm going to do is prep this front part. I thought about using acetate, and I thought, no, I use acetate all of the time when I do shakers, so let's do something different. I've even seen people do shakers with tulle, which I think is kind of intriguing, and I'm going to have to try it sometime. Oh my goodness, I am making a mess in here. Surely not. I've told you guys that my husband is playing cornhole, and we went to Houston, Texas the weekend after Thanksgiving, like literally left the day after Thanksgiving, and I just left a big sliver there, and that's not going to work. So the easiest way for me to deal with that is to cut another piece away. I know that seems foolish, but this is what works best for me, so anyway, so we went to Houston, Texas the day after Thanksgiving for my husband to play in a cornhole tournament, and one of the professionals that he was playing against, and those pro tournaments, that's bananas. I was watching one of them on ESPN one time with my husband. Some of those payouts are in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm like, what? To throw beanbags in a hole? What? So anyway, yeah, banana pants. We went there, and for my husband to play in a tournament. Now I'm putting this in the middle of this for a reason, because I'm going to put this oval on here, and I don't want to lose all of that space where I'm putting sorry, I can't think and do what I'm doing. I don't like having all of that open space if it's not going to be wide open. I know that sounds silly, but that's just me. Not everybody feels that way about it. And I say just do whatever works for you. All of this is going to be hidden by this oval. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he's been going to tournaments and earning the points and stuff to become a pro, which he's already beating a lot of the pros that he plays against. So he's just gifted especially when it comes to athletics. He's just always been very competitive, very athletic, and, you know, that's just how it is. That's been going on, and then him and his partner are going to try and go pro as of 2020. So I think that's really cool. What's fun is that my husband turned 61 in December, and his partner is 35. He and his wife have 4 children between them. And they are some of the most well-behaved children I have ever seen in my life. So, you know, they're good people, and they're raising them with, well, manners. And not everybody does that, unfortunately. I don't like this. That's too many gaps. So I don't know what I was thinking here. I gotta adjust all of this, because I don't want sequins and stuff to slip in behind there and get trapped. That'll work. Easy peasy. This needs to move down some more still. Let's see, what else has been going on? Been trying to... I don't know. I've been trying to fix some things that's been going on. Not so much fix it, or just maybe just deal with it. And it's been a challenge like none I've ever had before. And, you know, it's one of those situations where just when things start to get calm and normal, whatever that is, and, you know, just no huge changes, nothing anxiety-inducing. When it gets to that point, it seems like the universe says, no, I got other plans. So I've been having to, well, I've been struggling with anxiety attacks. I've had anxiety all my life, so it's not new to me. I'm going to get 2 more pieces of paper exactly like that and start over with that. Let's see, what else going on? Just adjusting to things being far different than I ever expected them to be. And it kind of saddens me at times, but, you know, I'm working through it, being an adult, you know. I know things have really been testing my faith, and I don't like that. I don't like it at all. And I know that it's normal, but I don't like it. You know, I talk to God a lot and say, you know, I don't know what your plan is for me. I am here to live and be the best person that I can be, and you know, try to live a God-fearing life. Yeah, just trying to get through, and sometimes it's a little easier said than done. Other times it's easier to do than say. And I know that sounds silly, but it is what it is. So, frustrating would be a good word to use. But, I've gotten to the point in my life where I don't question God. I don't always like everything that happens, but I'm not supposed to. We're not supposed to just go through life without any kind of challenges or difficult circumstances. I think we learn and we grow from those things, or at least we should be growing from them if we're going through them. And I quit taking medication for anxiety and depression a very long time ago, because anytime I've taken that medication, the minute I stop taking it, I get flooded by overwhelming emotion. And that's tapering off of it. That's having the doctors taper me off of it. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I would rather identify whatever it is that's going on, and process it, work through it, because I feel like you don't get over things, you get through things. And I walk by faith, not by sight, So, that's kind of, a real vague explanation of where I've been, what's been going on. But I don't like bringing negativity to my channel. I just don't. I don't think that's fair to you guys. And it's not something I would want to watch. I mean, I like people being honest, and I like people, sharing who they are and the struggles that they go through, because I think that helps people to grow, and it helps people to know that they're not alone. So, did I seriously just put this down crooked again? Talk about annoyances. The bottom doesn't look crooked. Something's not right here. Crap. I'll straighten it up with a trimmer. I think it's this edge that's crooked. So let's see, what else? Really, there's not much else. My husband's going to try and retire in 2021, which he has worked manual labor all of his life. It's what he knows. And his knees are completely ruined from athletics and from manual labor. and he really needs double knee replacements. I'm not the one that said that, doctors did. But he has some fears about it, and I understand that. I mean, I probably would too, if I'm being completely honest. So, you know, we'll see what happens with that, I guess. You know, I think it depends on the person as far as like healing from surgeries and things like that. I think the person is the key component. I think attitude has a lot to do with healing. I think that, you know, doing the work, whatever the doctor is telling you to do, there's a reason why he's telling you to do it, you know. So, like I told him, I understand completely why he's nervous and is concerned about having knee replacement surgery, but I also told him that, especially given my health issues, that if something were to happen, there's no way that I would be able to lift him. No way. So we've kind of been talking about that. Alright, I'm going to have to offload my memory card and then I'll be back. I went ahead and put foam tape in these little areas to fill up some of this space, so that all I had was this area here where my sequins would be floating around. And I'm going to use white sequins, these yellow sequins, my little silver hearts, and maybe even those yellow and white seed beads, because I'm over seed beads. They go everywhere. My battery died just as I was stamping the Make Today Amazing. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this guy down. My hand is still wet. I just got through washing my hands. I'm refurbishing, or have refurbished, a lamp that was my son's. It was one of those Asian style with the rice paper, you know, the thin stuff. Anyway, it was kind of a bamboo color, so I painted it black because that matches his decor. And I took the rice paper inserts out and replaced them with a map. I got a roll of it, and the roll that I have is specifically for making lampshades. But then I have those had a thin acetate that were on the back of them, and this lamp is super old. Anyway, I have Lexan that I'm replacing the acetate with. So when my husband gets home, he's going to cut those 4 pieces for me, and then I can glue that in there and be done with that lamp. I am over that lamp. I had no idea when I decided to refurbish this thing that it was going to be the pain in the butt that it became. I had no clue. Hang on, what are we doing here? I now know. I know now. So, come Come on. Get my lid on. Why? Thank you. Good grief. First step to progress. Learn how to work the thing. Something's up here. Something's not quite right. This is the one I had folded in half. And we'll stick that guy down there. And then I need to figure out where I need to put my shaker bits. So, what a day. You ever have one of those days where you just sit back and go, wow, just wow, why? And I know that, trying times, it's usually during those times that we grow the most. And I'm trying to be patient with that process. But it's not been an easy one. Of course, there again, with trying times comes growth. I don't know, I'm just really going through it right now. My mom's arm is finally better. She's still in a cast, but she's going to be for a while. And I think she's finally open to the idea of having a bone scan. I keep telling her it is no big deal. And I even told her, I said, it's a shame you're not going to be around here when I have my next one, like in my area. She will be alive. I hope. I mean, that's my prayer anyway. I said, because then I'd have them just let you watch from their window. It's no big deal. But, facing fear is not an easy thing to do. I mean, I understand that. I need to clear me a spot here in the middle. Anyway, she'll get there. She's just so hard-headed sometimes. And I know that it's not just my family that's not headed like that. I know it's pretty prevalent. So, patience, You just got to be patient. Now all we have to do is peel this off, all of this foam backers. And then hopefully I have my shaker bits in the right spot. And I didn't worry about putting too much in there because that's the only thing that's in there. You're not going to be looking at my sentiment or trying to see a sentiment in there or anything. It's just for the shaker aspect of it because it's fun. Anyway, I keep telling her, I said, my goodness, Mommy, one would think that you'd be a little less hard-headed. This is all joking, by the way. In your older years. And she started laughing, and she said, no, I'm pretty well set in my ways, thank you. I said, all right, hardhead. Wonder where I get it from. Of course, she just laughs at that because she knows I'm being honest. I own it. I am pretty stubborn and hard-headed from time to time. Yeah, I am. So, I think we all can be to a point. Some of us, it takes a little bit longer to learn the lesson that we need to learn, you know? Oh my goodness. The only thing I don't like about the backers to that foam tape is they're so static clingy, they cling to everything. Like my sleeves, my hands, my whatevers. Go. Now we need a tiny heart. I think we should put it here. Oh, and I finally got my glue unclogged. It's just because it had gotten cool in my craft room because I haven't really been in here. And like a ding dong, I closed the door and it got cooler in here. I should have known better, but that's all it was. It had gotten a little bit thicker. Got 5,000 of these things in here. Why am I having trouble grabbing one? And then I grab one upside down. What's that about? Oh, come on. There. Cute. And then I'll look and see if I have any, what are them dots called? Enamel dots. That's the word I'm looking for. Good grief. Dangerous times up in there. And I hope you know that I'm just being silly. That yellow will have to do. One more and we'll be done. There we go. What do you think? I think it turned out cute. I guess I could put it up there where you guys can see it. Hopefully it hasn't been out of frame this whole time. That would be obnoxious. So you guys let me know what you think. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me. I certainly do appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day and a glorious tomorrow. Bye, guys.